King Moose is gonna move strong against you. King Moose is 5 steps ahead of you.
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Timberwolves are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals here. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Hill. Aldridge is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And for Denver, they've got Bryant. Weber is out there with Anthony. Then there's Towns. And it's Kidd in at the point. Weber with it. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Iverson with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Bryant from deep three-point land. Hill pulls it in. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Michael Malone.
Their team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Outside Aldridge. Now here's Iverson. Chamberlain with a screen on Kidd. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here tonight. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kobe against Edwards. Back to Anthony. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Iverson from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And here is Iverson following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Towns. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Hill. And again, unable to change momentum here. Anthony kicks to Weber. Kidd passes to Towns. Denver passing it around. Bryant offline with the baseline jumper.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Edwards passes to Iverson. Aldridge with a screen on Kidd. Outside Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Bryant. 6 points for him. The Nuggets with another miss. And here is Iverson. Pass to Chamberlain. Taken away by Kidd. And here's Towns. Towns sets the pick for Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
The three from Bryant, offensive rebound. The three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Get against Iverson. Pass to Chamberlain. 4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. For 3, Hill. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Anthony kicks to Kobe. Cranes the three-pointer. Kobe's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to Edwards. Chamberlain with a screen on Bryant. Edwards can't hit. And Weber's got the ball here for Denver. Here's Kidd. Weber, the pass to Kidd. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Iverson outside. Now Chamberlain. Outside Edwards. Pulls up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Edwards got his second bucket of the night. Weber outside. Outside Kidd. Pass to Kobe. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 14 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for the dance jam. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show it to us. Let's go.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Minnesota also with the sub. Richardson, he's checked in for Edwards. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 2. Richardson against Kidd. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Timberwolves have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Iverson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Nuggets shooting just about an even 40% to start. Outside Anthony for the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Outside over. Iverson outside. Back to over. Up again. Nice hit again. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Chamberlain with the block. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Jason Kidd is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Denver making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Lucas is checked in for Chamberlain. Towns a screen on Richardson. Outside Kidd. Outside Towns. And again, Denver no good. Minnesota in the lead. Hill inside. Guarded by Kobe. Hill kicks to Lucas. Here's the triple. Hill no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Bryant gets it to go on the assist by Scott. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ellis comes in for Allen Iverson. Scott against Richardson. Chamberlain dishes to Hill. Kicks it out to Ellis. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets shooting 42% to begin this game. Here's Anthony. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
2 shots.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Hill. Chamberlain, the pass to Ellis. Chamberlain with a screen on Bryant. Here's Hill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to. Absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
He's perfect from the line this time. Nuggets shooting 42% to begin this game. Westphal passes to Carmelo.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. And it's Westphal missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a basket. Good on the three-point shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Kobe, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
Pass to Kobe. Out to Anthony. And they get it. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Richardson outside. He lobs it up. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
You can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Peterson's checked in.
Morris Peterson.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lucas a screen on Scott. Richardson, good. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Bryant. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Richardson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. With 1 on the clock. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top, up 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Timberwolves leading by 4. So on the floor for Minnesota. Trent's out there with Lucas. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Ellis. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, I tell you what, when Richardson is making these shots, it really opens up the floor.
Here's Anthony following the 3 by Minnesota. For 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ellis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Ellis has a really good all-around game. Rock solid. A lot of different ways he makes contributions.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Nuggets trail by 8. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Scott. Screen by Sabonis. Scott finds Anthony over Richardson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Minnesota leading by 8. Ellis in the post. Chamberlain with a screen on Scott. Back to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Lucas dishes to Richardson. And it's blocked by Scott. And pushing it up. Here's Denver.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Good from Scott, and the Nuggets making a change here. Weber's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota leading by 6. Richardson kicks to Lucas. To the right side. Richardson outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Scott, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Anthony. Sabonis sets the pick for Anthony. Teardrop shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Chamberlain, and the bank shot is good. Chamberlain got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Anthony with the screen on Richardson. Scott the pass to Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them take this lead.
Now, here's Chamberlain. Count the basket. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside, Scott. Sabonis' screen on Richardson. The 11-footer, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 14 points. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Edwards passes to Chamberlain. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Lucas. On the wing, Ellis. Outside, Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Kobe's checked in for Denver. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched in last. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Third is Kobe Bryant.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside, Scott. Here's Bryant. He's got 18. Chamberlain with the block. Richardson against Scott. Outside Hill. Chamberlain is screen. Fires for 3. Hill, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Shot's good by Anthony.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Hill. Back to Richardson. Chamberlain with a screen on Scott. Richardson dishes to Chamberlain. Makes it off the glass. Chamberlain got 6 points in the quarter.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
The 3 from Anthony. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Sabonis against Chamberlain. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Kidd's checked in for Denver. Allen Iverson is checked in for Minnesota. And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. Upper outside. Pass to Kobe. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Lucas with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten over 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Edwards passes to Lucas. Now, here's Chamberlain. Covered by Anthony. Here's Weber. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Weber's got his first points in this one.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now, here is Hill. He has 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside Anthony. Weber with a screen on Hill. And here's Anthony from the arc. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Iverson. Chamberlain with a screen on Hill. Puts it up from 12. Shot clock at 6. And it's Iverson missing. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Down low. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Bill Landers checked in for Chamberlain. Here's Hill. He's got 5. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hill's got 7.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here's Anthony. 22 points for him. Bryant passes to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Kidd. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 5-12 from the field here in the second. That's Lambier. Now Lucas. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lambier with a screen on Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Hill kicks to Iverson over Anthony. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Hill. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
They get it back. Here's Weber. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Scotty's checked in for Bryant.
Number 20, Charlie Scott.
On defense, Minnesota. 4-point game. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Iverson passes to Lambier. Back to Iverson. Pass to Edwards. Over Scott. Edwards can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Sabonis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
Kobe's checked in for Scott.
Find the lanes.
At the line for one, Sabonis.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Timberwolves have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
At the line for the Timberwolves. At the line for one.
If I was just looking for one word to describe Lambier, it would probably be bullyish. He's got size and toughness, which makes him a real menace at his position.
Now here's Kidd. Still yet to score. Bryant. They get the rebound. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul.
What's up?
14 foul. At the line for Denver, Carmelo Anthony. Another shot.
Here's Iverson. 8 points for him. Pass to Lucas. Edwards, the bounce pass. And it's Hill with the jam.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, You just saw an explosive highlight. The Nuggets trail. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets ATFD.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Chamberlain's checked in for Lambeer. And Aldridge is subbed in for Lucas. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Anthony. Outside, Kobe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants.
Iverson against Kidd. Iverson dishes to Aldridge, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Outside Kidd. Oh, good with the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now Iverson following the three-point attempt by Jason Kidd. Just 3 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hill's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Kobe. Grabber outside. Chamberlain with the block. Iverson outside. Outside Aldridge. Kidd against Iverson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Chamberlain, the pass to Iverson. Over Kidd.
After a really sharp shooting first quarter, not shooting as well here in the second.
The 3 from Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 30.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Iverson passes to Edwards. Now, here's Chamberlain. Outside Hill. Pocket 6. Chamberlain, no luck. And Weber's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Kidd. Outside Bryant. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists in the game.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Drilled from 11 feet out. Iverson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Bryant from way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Denver. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was an NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, Game 6 looks like a nail-biter for the Denver Nuggets.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Timberwolves trail. Bryant is out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Weber. Then it's Anthony. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Now here's Iverson. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Kobe, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Kidd against Iverson. Kidd kicks to Weber. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves on offense. Iverson outside. Pass to Hill. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Hill. And the 3 off target. Nuggets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And here's Kobe for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Aldridge with it. Chamberlain with a screen on Bryant. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Kidd. Anthony against Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Iverson against Kidd. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Evading defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Iverson.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend the guy with his level of skill and determination.
He hits both from the stripe. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Kidd dishes to Weber. Back to Kidd. Pass to Anthony. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
At the line for your Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. He's off on the second. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Hill. Pass to Iverson. Chris Webber with the rebound. Webber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Kidd. And a great assist by Webber as that one goes in. Weber's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Kidd is at his best when he's going downhill. His speed and tenacity, size, and strength can just overwhelm tight defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 9. Over Kobe. Edwards can't hit.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
So they take the lead. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
If you see someone on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us the move. Keep on dancing. You're on the big screen. You must have loved your dance as you go.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Weber. Pass to Kidd. Denver passing it around. Towns a screen on Hill. Here's Anthony, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
The Nuggets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
To the left side wing. Aldridge kicks to Hill. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. 14 points for Hill.
You know, Hill can turn it on so quickly. Once he buries a couple of quick shots, then that basket starts to expand.
Towns a screen on Hill. Anthony, the pass to Towns. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Edwards. Anthony against Hill. From T. Iverson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And Weber throws it down.
Wow, when Weber is this well set up, all you can do as a defender is hope and watch.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Hill. Back to Iverson. Launches a 3. They get it again. Chamberlain kicks to Aldridge. Chamberlain. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Kobe sets the pick for Anthony. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bounce pass from Hill. And they take the lead. Chamberlain got 6 in the quarter.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 23. From range, Kobe drills it. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Grant Hill on the wing. Hill sets the screen for Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 11 points.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Outside Anthony. Towns a screen on Hill. Anthony kicks to Kidd. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 15, and it's blocked by Kidd. Outside Anthony. Pass to Weber. Back to Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
First one falls for Sabonis. He's checked in for Denver. Timberwolves also changing it up. Lucas comes in for Grant Hill, and it's Richardson in for Edwards. And Anthony drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Lucas. Richardson up top. He's covered by Kidd. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Aldridge, the pass to Lucas. And here is Iverson.
Airtight, intense defense that time by Kobe. Did not give that shooter any breathing room.
Chamberlain with the block. Lucas with it. Scoreless thus far. From Steve Iverson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Towns for 3. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anthony. Timberwolves trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's Minnesota now. Iverson dishes to Richardson. Iverson against Kobe. Iverson kicks to Richardson. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Kobe with it. Iverson picks him up. And now, in transition, it's Kidd. Here we go. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now here's Iverson. He's got 18 to the middle. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Richardson against Kidd. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up in the air.
For Minnesota, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. A different look for Denver. Jamison comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Scott in for Bryant. Minnesota also with the sub. Ellis has checked in. The free throw drops for Lucas. Denver in the lead. Anthony right side. And taken away by Ellis. And here's the break. Here's Richardson. Here's Iverson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Iverson's got 20 points.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Now here's Anthony. 43 points in the game. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Chamberlain. 20 points for him. Over Sabonis. Chamberlain, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Scott with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. A shot by Anthony, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Iverson passes to Richardson. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Timberwolves trade. And here's Richardson. He's got 8. Iverson outside. For the lead. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Now Kidd. Outside Anthony. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 48.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Anderson against Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Weber, he's checked in for Jamison. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Ellis. And the second free throw, good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Anthony. Non-stop scoring machine here. Sabonis' screen on Lucas. Weber kicks to Anthony. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Iverson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Iverson's got 13 points in the second half. The Nuggets leading by 3. Outside Anthony. Outside for Kidd. Top of the key. Anthony's shot is off. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Richardson, Bill Lambier out there with Lucas. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Hill in at the 3.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Outside Edwards. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kobe can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Scott. Lucas a screen on Weber. And here's Edwards from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Scott the pass to Sabonis. Weber outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Edwards to take the lead. Rebound by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hill against Bryant. Over Hill. The Nuggets with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Richardson kicks to Hill. To tie it up. Scott pulls it in.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Kobe. Nifty move. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard.
Shooting for Minnesota. Hill at the line for 1.
What's up?
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Denver with the ball. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bryant finds Sabonis. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hill with it. Picked up by Bryant. Hill passes to Richardson. It's back to Hill. Lambeer with a screen on Kobe. Over Sabonis. Lambeer's shot is off. Nuggets trail. Here's Weber. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Yeah, Weber's a hard matchup. Difficult to defend if he gets even a little room. This is what happens.
Here is Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kobe with it. Pass to Weber.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
First team foul. At the line for Denver. Weber. 2 shots.
We got this. 2 shots. Last on the first.
That one is off.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Towns is checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Aldridge, he's checked in for Bill Laimbeer. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Lucas a screen on Kobe. Hill kicks to Lucas. It's back to Hill. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Hill's got 19 points.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
There's a screen by Bryant. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up to the Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Weber with it. Picked up by Edwards. Now, here's Richardson. Hill left side. Pass to Edwards. Over Weber. And right on target with the switch. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Scott with the screen on Edwards. Weber outside. Now Towns. Aldridge is covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westfall. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Edwards. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Westfall. Outside, Scott. Towns, a screen on Richardson. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Lucas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Richardson dishes to Hill. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Chamberlain comes in for Hill, and Iverson's subbed in for Richardson. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Scott. Back to Kidd. It's Scott on the wing. Edwards defending. Towns a screen on Iverson. 6 to shoot. Kidd passes to Towns. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Timberwolves leading by 4. Aldridge trying to break free, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Denver. Kobe comes in for Scott. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
Outside, Towns. Kidd sets the pick for Towns. Nailed from three-point land.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. However, he's checked in for Denver. And a change for the Timberwolves. Richardson's checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson. The Nuggets trail by 5. Weber with a screen on Richardson. Kidd attacking. Weber outside. 6 on the shot clock. Towns sets the pick for Kidd. Floats one, and it's blocked. And here is Iverson. Richardson outside. Back to Iverson. Launches it. Weber pulls it in. And Weber's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Towns. Outside Kidd. And here's Weber. Iverson covering. Kicks it out to Bryant. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Bryant's got 31 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside Hill. Back to Richardson. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Outside Aldridge. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Aldridge. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Kobe passes to Carmelo. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Richardson. Back to Iverson. Out to the right wing. Chamberlain against Towns. The offensive rebound. Iverson outside. Over Bryant. And Iverson gets it to go. Iverson's got 27.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Outside Aldridge. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Weber kicks to Bryant. Here's the teardrop. Bryant bullies through.
Such great touch there from Bryant on the runner. Nice.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. That's short off the rim. It's trailed by 7. Bryant dishes the Kid, and he gets the bucket.
And this team turns to Kid when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Outside Hill. 1:35 left in the fourth. Kept alive. Here's Chamberlain. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
So Bryant will bring it up for the Nuggets. Kobe off the... Oh! Kobe with the flush!
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Kid against Iverson. Right side, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
To the paint, here's Edwards. Grabs the rebound again.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And here's Bryant outside. Good as this goes to town. Kobe's got 38 points.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup night.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here is Bryant. Guys, just a basket away from a 40-point game.
He's done it all, guys. Just in terms of having a chance to win, when you got a player that puts on this kind of performance, your teammates would be disappointed if you didn't walk away with a W.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And Kobe drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to Iverson. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference Finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now coming off of this huge win. But, Kevin, they've still got a lot of work to do before they put their hands on any trophies.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as we present our Player of the Game.